Good morning, Ragini.
Good morning, sir.
Just wait for a second. I'm just sharing a screen. Every time. I'll give you a summary report today. कि कैसे हम करते हैं और क्यों हम करते हैं. Same code, guys. Just restart and run on the next one, the reads one. Go to your drive. Yesterday's file, download and run that. I got them the same. Okay, guys, I will start now the explanation. So yesterday we have done for the reads one. Guys, will come back to data partition on screen. Okay. Guys, anyone can explain why we do data partition? Why we need to check? What is the need of? वो तो चेकिंग है ना, उसीलिए तो कर रहे हैं. क्यों हम चेक करते? You are not feeling well. You eat medicine. Why you eat medicine? For better. Correct. Okay. Now my question for you: if you have train and test, you make model on train. Okay.
Sir, you're not audible.
One second. Okay. We are learning a concept called data partition. I'll again come back to the base, guys. Okay. If this base is not clear, indication you will fail in the interview. Vallabh audible now?
Yes, sir.
What is the need of data partition? Explain me that. We done multiple times. You know the process, you know the threshold also. So this is not an interview question. This is for your understanding. You can add this point in the interview, but what is the actual need of that? Kyun karna hai? If you do not do it, will be fine. So train pe aap banaye ho na. Let's say two bifurcation. One working on full data, making model on full data. Possible, guys? ये clear है? We make model on train data. Clear, Shantanu? My question for you, कि full data पे क्यों करना है? Full data पे क्यों? Can we do or not? Point number one. Can we do on train? Both are data only, na? So possible on both. ये clear हो गया? Okay. If we can do on full data, why we split? Why we do data partition?
Behavior of model based on random points.
Okay. So let's say you want unknown data for checking. चलो ठीक है. Good point. आपने इस पे check कर लिया. After checking, what is the need? What you will inform to me? What is it? इस पे आपने run किया. You get confusion matrix. Your accuracy 82%. यहाँ पे run apply किया model को. Okay. You get your accuracy over your S 80%. ये clear हो गया. Same thing can be done full data also, na? Let's say data duration. आपको full data का meaning समझाते हैं. You have data starting from 2021-07. What will be the last date for the 07-2022? How many years data we have taken? 1 year. ये डेटा यहाँ पे भी जाता है और ये डेटा यहाँ पे भी जाएगा. अब समझाओ. I've used 1 year data to be, which is my full data. I run the model on that. So what is your issue? हाँ तो आप वही पॉइंट बोल रहे हो. I agree with that. नहीं, I agree with that. बहुत बड़ा वर्ड है, वॉइस वेरिएंस. We'll come to the topic later. Okay. 1 year का data है, which is taken as a full data. समझो, okay. We just make model on that. Okay, and you get model actually as 82%. Are we happy or not? Model is good fit and we are happy for the model. Is clear हो गया? Nothing like this way. There is a company who make mobile phone. And the scientists say, my phone is 82% accurate. 18% chance है कि वो inaccurate हो. Inaccurate means when you keep on charging, the phone get overheated. हमने कितने phones बनाए? Example, let's say 1000. So, example I'm taking. 82% is how much? तो 820 phones जो है ना वो अच्छे रहेंगे हमेशा. कितने phones will be defective? This 180 phone can be either like this way, it can be overheated. They can display is not working sometime, the camera is not working sometime. This error will be possible. Clear? Abhi, think like this way. Let's say Rahul is a scientist who make the phones. He works for Samsung. He make a new phone. So we are happy. Can we sell phone directly to the customer? हम उसको पहले चेक करना चाहिए, डायरेक्टली सेल करना चाहिए. क्यों चेक करना चाहिए? तो बनाया तो है ना आपने. तो क्लेमिंग आप ही करोगे, आप ही साइंटिस्ट हो. आपने, if you make a phone, guys, you make phone based on some calculations, some mathematics, some combinations, motherboard, camera, you combine everything and you make one type of new phones. Correct? So every time if I want to make same types of phone, same benchmark I have to follow. Agree this point? Okay. So when first time you make a model, you get accuracy. So as you test, we need to check the phones. Can we check this? इसको चेक करने के लिए क्या लगता है हमें? Data. If I have data taken till July 2022, do we have data for the 4 months? Data है हमारे पास for what months का? क्यों नहीं है? So we are living in August. Once the August month complete, I will get the data. Agree? So how many days I have to wait now? 2 days or which date? How many days I have to wait? 26 दिन बैठना है और पगार लेनी है. You don't have to work because you do not have data. Can I say waste of time? Instead of working on full data, can I take half data, trend data? Can I check performance on test data now? Got the importance of trend and test? Because without giving any report to the entire world, I have to be confident multiple times. That confidence gain is called as a testing. Clear हो गया? Any question? नहीं. हाँ. वो random. Guys, still a concept clear? Vallabh, Ragini?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll further increase the level, okay? We have data taken from July 2021 till July 2022. Clear? So we have 1 year data and we're happy for the analysis. We make train, we make test. Models say we can able to predict accurate 82%. Tests say we will make accurate 80%. ये clear हो गया? So creating time was accurate how much percent? 82. But when I'm testing that same thing multiple times, how much I'm getting as? 80. How much decrease? 2% decrease हो सकता है. But tomorrow, when I work on live data of August 2022, so I required model. When I predict for every live case, I'll get some Y hat. After month end, I will get Y value. Remember, Then can I check the performance? What is the benchmark on the train? Train se kitna hoga? 82. This 82 should match over here. Clear the point? Using model, we predict for August 1 data. If that does not match with your train 1 indication, your model, your regulatory fail, your model fail. Got the point? This type of analysis is called applying model on live data. ये हमने कल किया था. Every time we make model because we want to predict for live data. Historical data means history happens now. So any use of history. कहने से राहुल आपने एक साल पहले खरीदा था, अभी आज फिर से खरीदो. कौन? He will purchase. Why not? Why he will purchase first? If I call him Rahul last year, on you have taken a mobile phone. अभी 1 साल हो गया, उसको फेंक दो. Again you come on Amazon. Can I do like this way? No. The historical data is to study the pattern. Same pattern reflect in future. That reflection of pattern is done by machine. Got the point? Sometime when you see person, you're able to recollect उनको कहीं देखा है, because you have that model in your brain. Then you try to predict for this guy. Sometimes if you see there are bike riders who drive the bike very fast, okay, rough driving, we can say now this people have accident multiple times. कैसे मालूम पड़ा? Historically, we have seen this type of people, and we have make a model. People who drive the bike with a limit of 50, 60, they are on safe and bucket. After 60, they are on difficult buckets. Same future happens. Any person who drive more than 60, what I say? How we think as a human being, that conversion into mathematics is called machine learning. Now clear? So train is your data. Live person who drives, and you predict. Got the point? Now got the meaning, guys, why we do live data and why we make model? Because we require model to predict for live data. In live data, can we have why? In live data, let's say scenario, a person is riding a bike. He is driving. Do we have his data of accident? We can't have now because he's currently driving in a proper way. After certain hours, we can say. Got the point? Vallabh, clear the difference between live data and the model, why we need that? Perfect. 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 Clear. Nothing like when model fail. Let's say you're getting accuracy training 82%. But in the live data, you're getting accuracy as 60%. When you will check the performance in which month, guys? Correct? Till August 31st, you will keep on collecting data. September 1st, you check the model. You get accuracy at 60%. What you will say to me? Give me basic logical answer like a kid. Model is failing. Why it is failing? So test में क्यों pass हो गया था? Why it is not passing in live data? 1 month old data है ना? As time change, behavior change. Now understand what is the meaning of changing behavior. Okay. Let's say when you go to school, how much pocket money you all get? 5-10 rupees. No, मुझे उतना ही मिलता है. I get 5 rupees for 5 standard. 6 rupees, 6 standard. When I reached to 10 standard, I got 10 rupees. This is my highest. In college, how much you get? In your 13, 14 year, your graduation, say monthly or daily? So daily is how? Daily how? Daily how much you get? Daily, give me daily, multiply by 30. No? Daily 100 rupees. Prior, your life is happy with 10 rupees. Now you need 100 rupees. Again, you are happy with 100. How much you want now? अभी ज़्यादा चाहिए, क्यों ज़्यादा चाहिए? Prior also you eat at home also. Now also you eat food at home also. Why you required money? पहले भी तो आप जी रहे थे ना, logically. Now also you are living. In future, let's say your salary is 1 lakh rupees. How much money will spend on you? क्यों भाई? पहले 10 रुपए में you are living. Now you're living with 100 rupees for 5 years. Now you want to live in 15-20,000 rupees. So can I say the behavior of your change, you are a customer? Can I say behavior of customer also change, guys? People say ना पैसा है कि इंसान बदल गया, वो यही है. If the behavior of people get changed, can I say is data will also get changed? If data is not matching, if your live data is not matching with your trained data, how can you predict? If you don't know the people who drive the bike, कि driving क्या कर सकती है और क्या drawbacks है, can you able to give the answer? He will say he's a good rider, or say चला रहा है. If you don't know anything, what you say neutral. You will able to only the data which have similar pattern in train. The pattern which does not match, the behavior which does not match for that customer, you cannot predict. That's the reason the accuracy decrease. So always your live data behavior should match with trained data behavior. Then only the answer will come proper. Now, why train and test coming proper, guys? एक ही साल का डेटा है, same pattern. You get more salary, then pattern change. Otherwise, 1 year they have to. But the point why, guys? Train data and test data are same. Any question, please ask. I'm open to any question. Tomorrow, anyone coming in a Marticus for admission is a live data or historical data? Today. Tomorrow with upcoming live ही होना हमारे लिए. उसने कॉल करके इन्फॉर्म कर दिया. That's the data. ठीक है. Thing like historically we have 20 lakh customer in Amazon. How many customer come in upcoming month? In August month in Amazon? 1 लाख भी हो सकते हैं, 5 lakhs भी हो सकते हैं, 5 lakhs भी हो सकते हैं, 10 भी हो सकते हैं. So live data does not have any limitations. More the customer, more the sale of Amazon, no? So limitation for live data we do not have. Now let's say coming for banking sector. In bank, in next month, n number of people can apply for loan. Can we have any limit? The live data limitation is not there. But we can do the limitation if you want. In August month, you're getting 10 lakh customers, but you pick up only 1,000. Possible. So that 1,000 you pick up now. So on that 1,000, you want to check the performance. Okay for that. Clear? Vallabh, clear for you? Agni? Now guys, I want you to give me example of train, test and live. Socho, give me example. You have 3 minutes to think make prof definition, objective, train, test, data duration, and live data duration.
Example.
हाँ.
COVID का data.
COVID is keep on vanishing now. So live data will take a COVID. You have frame everything. Frame everything in the book and give me the answer. I will not write random. Vallabh and Ragini, just frame an example. Write a proper description about data, train, test, everything, and then give me the answer. Shruti, do you have a number? So I will collect the book with me. You need to study for today. You can take it. Done. It depends how you explain. There are certain things which are very difficult. Explained by the expert people become very simple. Example, APJ Abdul Kalam. It depends how you explain to me. Okay. Guys, once again, online students, Rahul has given an example for, let's say, Shaadi.com. Okay, please take an example of this.
We have some data of people.
One second. You have taken data for how many years?
You can say 5 years.
5 years. Starting duration, which year? Okay. 16 to 17, 1 year both of that. 5 years. Okay. Because people also get married in 5 years. 16 to 17. Okay. So what is the objective?
Find the genuine
genuine combinations. Check. Okay, the train data, you have taken how much ratio? 70-30. अब this 70-30 come from this data only? From the 1 year buckets. Okay, for 1 year buckets, is split into 70 and 30. Which model you want to apply? He wants to use logistic.
Yes.
Okay. Getting the answer accuracy as how much? 80%. ये clear हो गया guys? He applied this model on test it. 78%. चलो ये clear हो गया guys? Now question comes. The model he built on 1617. What should be the live data for this?
Like
1617 का data है. This is he's going 5 years backward, 5 to 6 years backward. According to you, what should be the live data? That is my question. Let's say Rahul wants to get married. Rahul wants to upload his information. Can I call Rahul information on Shari.com is a current today's data, this month data, matching ones. So yeah, we can say month of August, or say I'm just writing a random numbers, okay, guys? For July month, okay, 2022, 1 month data. For me, I have received 800 applicants or 800, let's say, customers. ये clear हो गया? Can we call this as a data, live data for me? For this data, I have to predict what is the chance they will be getting married faster or not? Yes or no? They will get a perfect match, yes or no? For how many customers I have to predict now? 800. These 800 people have a perfect match prior. पहले से perfect match है क्या इनके पास? No. Using model, I have to apply now. Got the difference, guys. Got the meaning of live data. So we use this model and apply on this month data. On this month, how much should be the performance should match? 80% of the customer should get married. That is the accuracy which I found. चलिए clear. Easy है. If accuracy is coming to be less than 80%, I get in 60%. What I say? The behavior of July, the data of July customer, it's not similar to 16 and 17. After the coming month end. ये accuracy आप कब चेक कर पाओगे? तब y होगा ना, जब बिना y के चेक नहीं कर सकते. You will check in. Sorry. Which month? August. Today you will check when you have your y. Model will give you y hat. ये clear हो गया. Can you make confusion matrix now? Month end में पता चलेगा कि how many match you accepted and you get married. July. अब अगस्त में रह रहे हो, ठीक है? You go to multiple places. To month end you get an idea how much money you spent. तो month end में पता चलेगा ना. वैसे company take a benchmark after every month end how many people have applied, how many not. Can we make confusion matrix now? You get 60. What is the conclusion? Vallabh, what should be answer for this scenario? The model does not fit on live data. Why it does not fit on live data? Because the behavior of people who live in July 2022, that behavior is not matching with 16 and 17. So model will fail for the live data. Now we have to update the data of train. मतलब हमें फिर से मॉडल बनाना है. So which data now will take? 21 to 22. Latest data. So every time when you make a model, we should take the latest data. Concept clear? Can I take your school behavior and say you will live in same amount of money now also? Why not? Behavior change. Same way, behavior of 16-17 will change to live data 2022. But the point, guys, change of behavior means what? Any question, please ask. Ragini, clear? One left clear for you?
Yes, sir.
चलेगा 70 प्लस होनी चाहिए तीनों की. This may happen, vice versa. If training is 60, can you do for test? If you train, change algorithm. Difference is not. The threshold is all three should be more than 70%. Till you clear. It's okay. चलेगा. More than 70 है तीनों acceptable. Guys, if train is more than 70, listen, if train is more than 70, your test is 60. Can you go for live? Train है 80, test हो गया 68. Can you go for live? No. So stage 1 training, stage 2 test, stage 3 live. Easily समझो पड़ेगी समझो. अगर आपने फोन क्रिएट किया पहली बार, एक्यूरेसी कितना है 80, बिना टेस्ट करे यू कैन सेल टू लाइव कस्टमर? नो. तो टेस्ट करना जरूरी है. So you test, you get as 60. Can you go for live production? ये कितना होना चाहिए minimum? 70. So let's say here we have 76. Till you clear. If these two are comfortable, okay, then only we can go for. Okay, Anisha. Just wait for a second, Anisha. You are in the middle of the concept. Clear. So we can't go directly from train to live. We can't go from test to live. We have to go for train, test, and live. Clear. If train fail, can we go to test? Train pass, but test fail. Can you move on? No. Train pass, test pass, live fail. Will change, data behavior change. Clear. Anyone have any question, please ask. I'm open to any question. Shall I move forward? Guys, these are interview questions. Huh? People ask you why we do train, test, and live. What is the reason behind? Question comes, why we need model? Because we need to predict for live data. ये हमारा टेस्टिंग फेज है ना. Government have created coronavirus vaccine. That is your train. Then they do test also. Creation good, they check the performance on lab. Lab is working fine. Then they give to the sample people. If it works fine, then now they are giving to live customers, like we go and take. If any of the stages fail, can you take the vaccination? Why not? It is not safe. कैसे पता it is not safe? Because prior historically it's not working properly. What sort of clear for you? Easy है? Clear guys? Okay, thank God. It depends on you. वो तो हमें choose करना है. ये तो DT ले लो, ये तो roasting ले लो, ये GBF ले लो. Depends upon you. There is no something known as अच्छा and बुरा. It depends which give the best. Depends upon accuracy. Best accuracy, that is the best one. First thing is Always run which you are confident on that. पहले वो रन करना है जिसमें आपको confident हो. You can explain to the client. Okay. Next, if that answer is giving me good, okay with that, stop. Can we get better? Then try different one. Any question? Shall I move forward to this one? अभी समझा गाइस कि हमने वो live data पे क्यों किया? Because whatever we have on live data should similar to train data. Always, whatever changes you do on train, same changes guys we do on test also, if you remember. Whatever changes we do on train, same changes we have to do on test. Data changes. Guys, if you want to write this, you can write for your convenience. I will remove this Shadi.com. I'll add in general as data partition. Further explanation, okay? Prior I teach you train test. Now I add one part called live. I'll move forward. I clean. Okay. Okay, I'll come back to the codes. Okay. So Anisha, yesterday we have finished till the first one, the model one, the first model. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And now we are on the second model, which is your lasso one.
Okay.
Okay. So for you, I'll give a brief. For here we have this data, guys. Insurance data final dot head. Okay. Only for the now, guys, I've taken insurance data final, which is a main data. Okay, where we have your, let's say, Y variable is also present over here. Total number of columns we have 48. Okay, ID column we don't need, we need to drop it. Plus, I'm removing my car insurance. So this become car insurance my Y and remaining all are my X. So we have approximate 46X in train and 46X in test. Data part is clear, guys. Okay. Now I say one model lasso CV is a model applying on X train and Y train. Cross validation. Okay. This will give me my alpha value. If you remember lambda value, that tuning parameter. So value decided is 0.05. It can be any number because I have not decided the number. Always the number has to be greater than 0. If lambda becomes 0, what happens, guys? It will act as a linear regression. Then we have all the coefficients. What is the difference between reads and lasso? The reads close to 0, lasso exact 0. If you see whichever value, whichever variable is irrelevant, become exact 0. Clear. Then I say this is my beta naught value. Beta naught, beta ones. Okay. And these are my columns which I use in the model. I just convert into a data frame. Clear. Whichever column is relevant, guys, they are become like 0. If you want to sort, you can sort in descending order also and get the values. See, all become zeros. It is your opinion. Whichever is zeros important will come over here. So it is your opinion, okay? I'll move forward. One will come the interesting part, okay, guys, which we have to write the code. I have not written. I just make lasso train, use a model to predict for X train. X train have 46X. Clear, guys. We get predicted value. Probability. Then we get threshold wherever the probability is more than or equal to 0.7. Give me answer as 1, otherwise 0. So I get answer as predicted 1. Car insurance is my Y. My Y hat is predicted. Understand the logic is you're working on train. Then we make the matrix. How much is the accuracy now? Training accuracy is 60%. Should I go for test? Why not? The poor accuracy, the model, it's not able to work on this data, will not able to work on test data. If not able to work on train data, will not able to work on live data. Till you're clear? Got the point? Easy. Same thing we do in just a small discussion now. Let's say if I do also, if I say if something is not working on train, should not work on test also. Let's try and check. I just make test data. Using model, I predict for X test. I convert probability into 1, 0. Okay. I make a confusion matrix. See what happens. It is not working on the test data also. It works on live data. Need to do. What's the point? Where to stop? How to identify how model fail and should go for new model. Till you're clear. Predict. Just give you probability. Normal predict. Let's give you answer in terms of probability. This is the difference. Lasso give in terms of probability and reads give in terms of 0 and 1.
Here we can have
Take any. Yes. That can be. Yes. Clear. Concept clear. अगर परफॉर्म नहीं किया तो टेस्ट पे आगे फॉरवर्ड नहीं होना है. क्यों नहीं होगा? बिकॉज उस पे परफॉर्मेंस नहीं हो. दैट आई प्रूव. ये फेल हो गया. ठीक है. इंस्टेड ऑफ यूजिंग lasso, okay, here we have done this one, guys. Reads. What is the performance of reads on data? Which is the best one? 0 to 1. Got the point? Any question, please ask. So guys, this case study I have taken just to guide you where to change the model. Second, where model should not go from forward test, from a forward trail, where to stop. Clear? Second, in this case study, I teach you how to predict for live data. 3 points are covered in this.
Differential problem is asking to separate the differential or command differential or same command differential.
No, the different box command will be there now. This is for classifier. Over there we'll have number values. एक बार check कर लेते हैं. I'm not having never used this race regression.
Model.
This is linear least square. This is regression. So normal reads is normal regression for you. You can say given reads regression. Only reads is your regression. For classifier, we have normal classifier. Lasso, we have only lasso. हाँ वो आपको करना ही होगा. I've never used this lasso regression in my office. Just lasso. For regression. And just lasso is for regression. Okay. And if you want to use CV, it's become for classification.
Because we have
Is still clear? Any question? Clear? I complete your entire machine learning. There's the only option, first option, cross-check for EDA, outlier missing values. If that is done, then also not improving. Okay. Checks for your data is able to segregate or not properly. How many zeros, how many one you have. Third case, you check for your, let's say, grid search. How many zeros we have, how many ones we have in Y. वो एक बार देख लीजिए. नहीं, अगर second step skip करना है, you can skip. First step you cannot skip. It's mandatory. Then you have to go for grid search. If all two combinations, outliers missing, then your grid search. If both the combination fails, you need to change the algorithm. That's come under ED only. No?
That can help transformation.
Scaling also. Outlier, replacement missing value, scaling, transformation, you try all combinations. If accuracy not increase also, then also you can go for grid search. Apply all 4 combinations, not improvisation. Then there is the only one option, change the model. There is not, yes. We cannot do that time you have to do scaling. That's the reason you have to do scaling.
And in categorical data, you can do scaling and
For categorical data, you don't do anything. You just have to label encoder or dummies. There is the only option. Outlier, box plot, it's for numbers data. Any question?
So,
Yes, Anisha?
sir, I have a doubt, sir. हमने ट्रेन टेस्ट बहुत सारे केसेस में यूज किया ना, लाइक रैंडम फॉल्स में और रिग्रेशन पार्ट में. सो फॉर एग्जांपल इन अ सिनेरियो ऑफ द क्वेश्चन में लाइक ये मॉडल यूज करना दे विल मेंशन और वी हैव टू आइडेंटिफाई.
What happened? Data partition is a different concept. Model is different. Data partition you have to do every time. It is mandatory. Point number 1. Second question to you. If in the question given apply this model, so you have to use that one. If it is not specified, they just say use classification model. So you can use logistic, decision tree, boosting, naive Bayes. It's your choice.
Okay.
Third scenario. When you work in a company, we never have a threshold.
Okay.
In company, it depends upon which model your confidence you work on and explain the model.
Okay.
Thank you. Any question else?
No, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, or a
question?
small doubt. As
Yes.
you explained two models, no? So, इसमें भी question में mention होगा या we need to find out from the question?
No, it will be model name will be predefined given. Point number 1.
Okay.
So my thing, Anisha, never think like examination point of view. I'm saying in general point of view.
Okay.
If examination may model name will be given to you.
Okay.
But in the reality, when you go to the world, when you work in the corporate, nobody specifies the algorithm name.
Okay.
They will be the objective. Then you decide which algorithm is suitable on this data.
Okay.
But algorithm name will be given. That is 100% sure.
Okay. Okay, sir. Sir, actually, I'm facing small difficulty in interpretation, sir. I mean, जो theory part लिखना रहता ना, like, I mean, the sentences we have to write by our own, what we have done and all. So, उसमें कैसा workout करना, sir? Like,
any case, if you have written somewhere and you get stuck, I can help you that. So my suggestion for everyone, not for Nisha, for everyone, take one case study for let's say classification. Work on model. For every row, try to add interpretation. If you are not able to write, okay, we will say it in the class, we will do for you.
Okay,
if for one classification done, it's done for all.
Okay, sir.
See, data partition is common for all.
Okay, sir.
Confusion is common for all.
Okay.
Okay. Changes occurs when missing values and outlier.
Okay.
and plot. Missing values and outlier also concept remain common. The question comes for plotting how the interpretation change. Okay. So what can I do like this way? So when you have your assessment tomorrow, you have
Okay.
the
Yes, sir.
data will be given. Everyone will have same data.
Okay, sir.
You work on that.
Yes, sir.
Everyone will write their own interpretation.
Yes, sir.
I'll pick up the best one. Okay.
Okay.
I'll do
Okay, sir.
modification and I'll reply you on by Tuesday.
Okay.
So this you have done and this way has to be done.
Okay, sir.
So this thing is between you and me. Simple way.
Yes, sir.
I'll
One
make
more
sure you
doubt. सर सॉरी इतने सारे क्वेश्चंस पूछ रही हूँ सर इंटरव्यू पॉइंट आउट में लाइक कैसे क्वेश्चंस will they ask, I mean interviewer will be asked like from machine learning or from Python?
Question will be there from both. Okay.
Okay.
Now you will be having your mock, practice mock. Okay. Where I will be taking your mock in terms of interviews.
सर आप लास्ट टाइम भी प्रैक्टिस बोल के फाइनल ले लिए सो माय रिक्वेस्ट इज प्लीज बिफोर टेकिंग फाइनल मॉक प्लीज प्रैक्टिस का एक दीजिए
मैडम मैंने प्रैक्टिस मॉक ही बोले थे लास्ट टाइम और लास्ट टाइम आपने मॉक नहीं दिया
या हां नहीं दिया
one second let me read and you can say it's okay
sorry
any it's okay I'd never feel bad. Okay. For example, let's say you're coming on 9th example.
Okay.
9th or 10th, we can keep a practice mock. Point number 1.
Okay.
Okay. Then you will have some days for study for yourself.
Okay.
And we'll keep the second final mock on 12th.
Okay, sir.
Final marks.
Okay.
So do you like this way? Do you want? I'm asking
yes,
you.
Sir.
1 week
yes,
for the mock. At least on 9th, you will get a flavor what type of question comes. Plus some practice question will be shared from my side to you.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Answer will not be given, question will be given.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 9th or 10th, you keep your first mock, which is the practice, which have your performance base, how you understand, how you explain. Tomorrow when you go for interview, how you will speak. That is a checking in the first mock. Okay. Based on the first mock answer, if you want to change your date, you are allowed to change. Point number 1. Second, if you do not change, we'll keep on Friday. Machine learning.
Sir, only mock on machine learning?
Mocks only on machine learning.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm asking you, everyone, Anisha, Ragini, everyone, 9, 10 is fine, or 9 is fine, or 10 is fine for the mock.
10, sir, please.
It's a practice mock. It is a practice mock, not the final mock.
Practice. Achha. Any day is okay, sir. 9th or 10th for me.
Practice mocks also have a marks. Okay.
Achha. Okay.
But yeah, this one.
Sir, whole syllabus or last time, like you said, like half and half?
Last time syllabus only. I'll write the syllabus on screen. 1 second. Okay. Just because first stage you have to be in a flavor. Let's say we'll have linear regression, LR. You have regression. We'll keep decision tree. We'll keep random forest. Then we keep boosting. In boosting, we done all 3. GB, gradient boosting, XGBoost. So till here, it's sufficient for you, according to me. This is for your practice. PMOCs, practice mocks. Or do you want me to increase the syllabus? You say. Increase karna hai, this is sufficient. Or decrease karna hai?
Sir, like interviewer point of view se ab bataiye, like we want to prepare for interview also, no?
My suggestion for practice point of view, this syllabus is sufficient. Okay. This syllabus is not very short, not very lengthy.
Okay.
It is up to like mid-level, not too hard. Like if I scale like between 0 to 1, can scale at 80%. One is very hard, 0 is easy, or 60. Neither hard and neither easy hai. Okay. You need to, if you want to study the mock very well, indication study my notes very well. If you want to take a feedback of mocks, of practice, you can take a feedback from the batch number 30. Okay, they'll give you the perfect answer how I take mocks. The total question will be practical, will be theory, will be in depth. So every topic study very well, read it, understand it. Don't mug up.
Okay,
If you give me my sentence into my way, I'll give you 0. There are people who just read my sentence. I accept that answer, but I give 0 as a marks. So same sentence should not be readable. This is okay when you are doing to a different faculty or a different person. But explanation is important. Reading is not important. When you explain something, means you understand it. That's the reason I always go for explanation. So this 5 will be sufficient for stage. Okay. When you go for final mock, it will be for overall level. My suggestion for you, first you give the mock on first day. If you're coming on 9th. Okay. You give your mock, then you think what is your level. Then you give the date for the final mock. My suggestion. Or you have a confidence, you can give now. What date? I'm open. What do you say, Anisha? Ragini? You want to give both date? This is for your P mock, practice mocks. This is for your final mocks.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Final marks after P mock, practice one, or you want to give the date now?
Sir, please repeat what you said.
I'm saying for the practice mock, you have given the date of 9 August.
Mm.
Okay. For final mocks, date you want to give me now, or you want to give on 9th August?
Sir, on
date
9th, because based on the level interview.
Perfect. Thank you. And Anisha, when you are going to think and planning to give mock 1, your final one, semester 1.
Okay. Any time, sir. Please let me know the time. You're free.
Okay. Okay. Anisha, I mean, what happened? Every mocks have a marks. Okay. My suggestion, try to give semester 1 marks as soon as possible.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Because last time what happened, I waited for 2 days, not able to connect with you. It's okay.
Yes.
This happens, you have waiting some time. But make sure you clear the mocks a little better for you, okay?
Yes, sir.
Because everyone in this batch have given the mocks, they get a marks also. And they get feedback also how to improve themselves. Except you.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Guys, session, take a break. Okay. After break, we'll continue. We will have any doubt solving session. Whatever doubts you have, we'll solve for that. Okay.
Okay.
Sir, can you hear me? Sir?
Sir, I've given a break of 10 minutes. We'll get back in 10 minutes.
Okay. So guys, we'll start with your doubt solving. So Anisha, Ragini, whatever doubts you have, it may be a right question or a wrong question, suggestion, speak it out, and every topic wise. Okay. First, I read the topic name. For every topic, take 5 minutes. Read the points. Doubts hai, you pin me, I write on the board. Okay. Because if you do topic wise, it's better. Yes, tomorrow you will be just having your assessment. L1, L2 we completed today. So tomorrow you have a time series assessment, nothing else. Time series. L1 L2 is a topic I specified with that. First topic I written with linear regression.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, actually, I
just
had a
read. Yes, please.
sir, actually, I have a request. I'm sorry, I'm making excuses, but I have a request. Like practicing mock 1 will be scheduled for me on 10th August, please.
I got a message. Let me check and update.
Okay.
You're saying, no?
Yeah, sir. Actually, by when you'll be telling me?
How about today only after the lecture?
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
Guys, this is the first topic, linear regression. Just go through all the points of linear regression. Any point you found difficult, you stop. Just ask me. I read the topic name. And thank you. Yes. Okay. I will write point wise. You tell me, ki, sir, me or for not clear. Meaning of relation clear for you guys? Meaning of X and Y clear for you? Meaning of correlation concept clear for you? Collinearity? Okay, well, not an issue for me. Collinearity clear? इसका X के साथ, इसका Y के साथ. Multi-collinearity clear for you? Any question on multi? Take your time. Take your time. Think. Take it. Relax. So we have to use VIF. जो भी वेरिएबल का VIF more than 10 है, उसको क्या करना है? रिमूव करना. PCA, wait, if you don't want to remove. हाँ. वो मैंने पढ़ाया अभी है, लेकिन आप यूज कर सकते हो. If you do not want to remove that variable, then you should go for. If you want to remove the variable, then we can use VIF. आपने मुझे बोला तो मैंने नीचे रिक्वेस्ट की. ठीक है. Then if you have large number of X, by default you have to go for PCA. There is no option. You clear हो गया? हाँ. 46 is very high. Okay. Whenever you run the model, in general, I'm saying for every model, whenever you submit to business, make sure in the model you should have X between 6 to 7. So you can go for then label wise. If get damage is higher, then check for remove the variable one by one, which is irrelevant. I agree with that. Don't want to lose information, go for PCA. If not, keep on removing the variable where accuracy is not changing. So that variable is there in the model, but no impact on accuracy. So remove that. That is p-value. Both ways. Only for numerical. Regression is only for numbers, na? We can convert and use. उसको पीसीए नहीं करना है, उनका पीसीए नहीं. ये क्लियर हो गया? We have done. Yes. हाँ. नहीं. That is number. Ordinal number. It's okay. इसको as number रखना. They are coded in occupation or they have a rating. Rating is different, coding is different. Linear regression has a drawback, guys. Okay. My suggestion, linear regression has a drawback. People nowadays, if you go to logs and vlogs, they convert category X into number and they use. Historically, formula-wise, scientist-wise, we cannot use. Python is a software which can run for you if you give data. But conceptual-wise, scientific-wise, you cannot do. Should not do. If you want to do, instead of linear regression, go for decision tree regression. Go for lasso regression. Okay, then you can go for, let's say, Reed's regression, random forest regression, gradient boosting regression. There are multiple options. Because of this linear drawback, this regression is invented. Got the point? Okay. Shall I move forward? Any question on R square? Yes, Anisha?
Hello. Yeah, sir, can you please explain R square?
Okay. So R-square is used to check the accuracy of model. Point number one. Accuracy means how accurate we predict. If R-square is 80%, so we say that if I have 1,000 customers, out of 1,000 customers, for 800 customers, I'm able to predict accurately. Clear? Like any R-square?
Yes, sir.
Second, also explain any change in X will also change in Y. The changes will happen up to 80%. So all X changing will reflect on Y. That changing is explained to us by 80%. Clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Simple definition is used to check the accuracy. Accuracy, how accurate we predict for the data. So we predict 80% accurate.
Okay, sir. Got it.
So theoretical definition is it is used to measure the strength of model. Strength means how strong our alpha and beta 1 values are. Easy?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then guys, after this we study comfortable with everyone. Four assumptions. Linear, normality, constant variance, model error. This assumption name, guys, you have to by heart. There is no shortcut. Second, my guidance for you, where we have constant variance now. Remember this plot, how we make. Some people ask you, let's say you're working on constant variance. Tell me what comes on Y. Residual and fitted value. ये आपको याद होना चाहिए. And what is the shape of residual and fitted? If shape does not have U, we call it a assumption made. Clear? This is mandatory, guys. This is not optional. Sometimes you may forget collinearity is okay. If the question comes for linear regression, by default question will comes for assumption.
Linearity means that Y should be having linear relation with X.
Correct.
In normality, every Y should be normally distributed against X. Right? In a homogeneous field or constant variance, the error should be okay.
Perfect.
So it should not fall in particular pattern. And the model error,
Normal distribution.
error should be normal distribution. Or then the independent for what we think for every should be independent.
वो assumption नहीं है. वो एक point है which I because if you see every row has to be independent, but if you go to time series then every rows are dependent. So this should be this way I explained to you. It is not a point of your assumption. Every row independent means I explain to how data is collected. Sometimes people ask you, let's say you are working for machine learning. Can you tell me something about data accuracy? Model accuracy kab hoga? When you build the model. Data accuracy means what type of data we have, which data we have, what about data, from where we get data, do we have independent, dependent data? This type of data accuracy check will come. How many missing we have, how many outlets we have. Clear? Easy, guys.
So any one of these assumptions,
This model fail. We cannot accept. As per the scientific rule, we cannot accept.
for correction,
Then transformation you can do, scaling you can do, and you can build. These are the ways to improve the accuracy, and these are the ways to make the assumptions. That's the reason, guys. Everything I do not cover on one point. I teach you transformation in separate. Shall I move to the next level? Clear, Agani? Clear, Nisha?
Yes, sir.
The next algorithm which we study is logistic regression. Replace mean median mode. We have only three options.
mean when we have no out, median when we have outlier, and then more for classification. And then out what will be the order methods?
We have only three. Fourth one is replacement of missing value by KNN. हाँ, वो एक fourth है, वो fourth है, बाकी we do not have any other method. वो उसका interpolation, backward selection, forward selection we don't do. That is for interpolation. Instead of that we take an average. It's better. मतलब जैसे कि आपकी जुलाई की वैल्यू मिसिंग है बट जून अवेलेबल है तो जून का डेटा यहाँ पेस्ट कर दो. This is not suggested. Then we have logistic. Any question over here? In logistic guys, we study first Y and X. Here we have difference in Y. Then we study different equation. Equation give answer in terms of. Then we study threshold. Remember this? Then next, if we do not use this threshold, guys, we can go for ROC. ये एक बार पढ़ के आओ कल. Next time. I think I make you draw the diagram also, ROC. Then we study something odds ratio also, guys. Here one of the major concept come. यहाँ पे you have accuracy, your TPR, sensitivity, specificity. Okay, this comes over here. Anything else, guys? We studied over here. Any doubt in this? Any points? Okay. Huh. Good. What happened, guys? Logistic, we have three types: binary logistic, multi-nominal logistic, and ordinal logistic. Binary have 0, 1. Multi-level have 0, 1, 2. Ordinal have ratings. Rating of a movie prediction. That is called ordinal. So there are three types of logistic, but mostly we prefer to use binary one. Because multi-level, we have multiple algorithms which work better than logistic.
Multiple level
Good, medium, bad. It works with 0.03. Sigmoid is only for 2 levels. When you have multiple levels, sigmoid not works. So we just break the probability into 3 parts. 0.0 to 0.3, 0.33, 0.34 to 0.67, then 0.67 to 0.1.
Similar for
similar for that. That's the reason we don't prefer to use logistic for multi-levels.
So we have any replacement
KNN.
KNN may work better.
It works better. Now next.
तो केसेस में X can be categorized or both are.
हाँ, we'll come to Canada also. एक एक करके फिर easy हो जाएगा.
एक और
हाँ बोलिए ना. हाँ बोलिए.
if you have some regression problem,
हाँ.
then regression problem you have some ratio that output or y is range to 1 or 5, 1 to 5.
हाँ.
तो उसको बाद में हम लोग regression में भी convert कर सकते हैं.
नहीं, that is ordinal data.
Ordinal data.
1 to 5 means rating. हाँ.
तो उसको regression में convert
नहीं.
कर
नहीं. उसको नहीं. Regression means y has to be numbers, the whole numbers. The rating data you cannot. How can you convert 1 to 10? 1 to 15 कर सकते हो क्या? नहीं कर सकते ना. So that's the reason we can't do.
So let's say we have one y is our moving relation. Moving relation product
Exactly.
So moving range relation median example from range. So
Data range में define है, but data are in numbers. Yes. Age has to be between 18 to 60. ये range है. All values will be different.
उसको बहुत way में solve कर सकते हैं. तो range में convert करते हैं, ordinal में convert करते हैं. तो 5 million का एक group होगा.
हाँ वैसे आप करके कर सकते हो. So you are making a bucket. You are converting your regression task to classification task. It is also allowed. When you do not get answer in accuracy using regression, and that time we need, if you want, we can convert to classification in terms of buckets. Instead of giving a perfect prediction, instead of giving a perfect answer, we need loan for 10 lakh. We predict for 6 lakhs. 6 is a fixed number. Give the range 6 to 7. It is also possible. But in which scenario we do when regression fails? In a very rare scenario, guys. So very rare because we have many regression models. Anything else? Now DT में guys, what are the terms we studied? Splitter are how many? Okay. नहीं, what you do? You पहले आप लोग क्या करो? पहले देखो एक बार. I'll wait. Just look at the decision tree, guys. Go through each and every point how we split. You don't have to do the maths. Just see it. Just see how it works. Have a doubt, okay, just be with me. We say we have 4 methods for splitting. Gini hai, entropy hai, information gain hai, okay, and we have chi-square. First question is, which is the best one to use? As such, best we can't say the best one. We can say in which scenario should we use which one. This give you only 2 split. Only applicable for classification. Okay. I write over here. It's used to give more than or equal to 2 split. Applicable only for why classification, guys? When to use chi-square? Got the point? Classification is a category. Then entropy information use can be used for regression also, can be used for classification also. It is your opinion. Except Gini, everyone give you more than 2 split. And this 2 is used for yes, no, less than 30, more than 30.
When we have more numerical data in classification problem, you can go with
anyone, either entropy. It's not about numerical data, it's about how many levels you need in the splitting one. If you see our data which we have solved, where we have only 2 split, 6 to 700 in one bucket, less than 600, more than 700. So 2 ही branch होते हैं. From the root node, we have only 2 branch. We never have 3 branch. This is called splitting, no? हाँ, तो इसका एक ब्रांच हो जाएगा, इसका एक ब्रांच हो जाएगा, इसका एक ब्रांच हो जाएगा. गिनी में सिर्फ 2 आते. गिनी में क्या थे हमारे पास? This is Gini output, 2 split. This is 3 split, more than 2. So as such, you cannot say the best, but my suggestion for classification, the best one is chi-square. I'm saying based on my experience because it works for correlation. Whether they are related or not, they use chi-square test of association over here. It's always recommended to go for chi-square. हाँ guys, y में 0 1 ही होंगे, but splitting branches can be multiples with chi-square. And Gini only give you 2. Chi-square give you multiple branches. That's the advantage. So your tree, instead of having only this much, will have more products. Anything, any other questions? हाँ, correct. ये focus है. Random forest. उसमें we make multiple trees. यहाँ पे हम एक tree बनाते हैं. Random forest में we make multiple trees. Multiple independent trees. One prediction. Okay. Read decision tree also, read random forest also, and check. You have to build the code. I think this type of topic I've given you prior also. No? Try for chi-square also. Entropy information gains are inbuilt. For chi-square, you require different codes and different things. By default, Gini, You can change to entropy also. You can change to information also. But chi-square you do different package only. Let me share. यहाँ पे I have given, not given, they have done. Students have done the task. I just guide them from where to take a code, how to read the code. They have done. Is for your reference, I'll give this code, which different batch people have done, not by me, but it's verified by me and I have guided them. Okay. This tree is called as CART. ऐसे में क्या होता है क्या? Guys, if you in the code for trade also, okay? It is not right. This is, it means chi-square. Let's go through the points. Any question, ask me. For the random forest or for boosting. Why we do pruning, anyone? Why we do pruning, first question?
To control overfitting.
Perfect. To control overfitting. Overfitting हो रहा है, pruning कर रहे हैं. Got the point? A decision tree always overfit because the creator say. So that's the reason we have to do pruning only. In pruning, we have three methods: your branches, parent node, and child nodes. Read guides, any question you have can ask, please. You can go into more depth. Mode. So in random forest, we make multiple trees. Each tree give prediction. We combine in one place and compute mode if it is a classification. If it is regression, we compute average. In 45 minutes interview, 10 questions, 10 to 12 max. 10 to 12 is too high. It depends how fast you give the answer. Either I take mark or anyone take marks. When the question comes, you think, आराम से सोचने का, and then you give answer. Never give in seconds. So just, I ask you a question, explain me linear regression. Explain me linear regression का सीधा बोलने start नहीं करना है. You have to wait for a second. सर ने जो बोला, process in your mind. Take 2 or 3 second, 5 second gaps, and then speak. So you will, what happens in 5 seconds, your brain will keep processing and find the proper points. Then it become easy. अगर आप बिना रुके फटक से बोलोगे ना तो आप कंफ्यूज हो जाओगे. You will fumble up the answer. Okay, sometimes you mix also to answer 3 answers. So this happens because of this drawbacks. So हमेशा question सुनना है. You know the answer. Yes, I know answer. I'll speak now. Don't know answer, sir. I don't know answer. Change the question. You can do in the interview also, final interview also. It is applicable because everyone in the world don't. It's okay. You can change. There is, you have a limit to this. But if a company say I only work on that product, on that algorithm, then it's your drawback. Or you can say you're bad luck. But in every interviews, you have a liberty, sir, for this question. Never say I don't know answer. Always say right now I'm not able to recollect the answer. Okay. So that's the reason request you really please change the question. So I know I'm working. Sometimes it happens I may also have some glitch. Normal here. If everybody remember the college notebook and textbook, okay, so we never have any failure. So ये up and downs तो होंगे. अगर नहीं होंगे तो your robotics. I'm human being. Any other question, guys? Cross validation, K-fold. Cross validation is a topic name. Okay. Data partition come under cross validation. K-fold come under cross validation. And there is one more called leave one out cross validation. At a time, here we keep only one row for testing. It's a very lengthy method. Nowadays, we don't use this. Nowadays, we use K-fold. As a statistician, just have a look at that. It might. There is any question? Good to go for the mock. Look at the. I make you write now. No. I remember I make you write. I have the table with me. This is generally what is boosting your written ना. एक table है 6-7 points का. Not possible. This table you have now. I remember. This is summary table. Guys, if you do not have this distinguish between algorithm, you can write this. Guys, if done this one, we can stop.
Okay, sir. Sir, do we have a class in the morning tomorrow?
Yes, as per the schedule, there will be a class.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sir,
Yes, Anisha.
Sir, actually I had a request for me, semester 2 mock. Will you please schedule for me on 10th?
I'll give you update, Anisha. By today, after discussion with the management, I'll give you update. Because it's not my manual personal decision, it's based on the management also. Okay. Just
Okay,
give me
sir.
some time. Today, before evening, you will get. I'll personally message you. Don't worry. I have your
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.